part of a big economic boom push at the White House. President Trump's entire cabinet, we are told, is working on a, quote, big plan in the beginning of 2026 that will make housing more affordable. It will be announced sometime in the new year, according to Kevin Hassett, director of the National Economic Council. He also says to expect this next year.
You're going to see the biggest tax refund season of all time. The big beautiful bill was passed in July. You know, the IRS didn't have time to change all the forms, and so now everybody's going to get huge tax refunds if they were overtime workers, if they're seniors, if they had tip income. All those things are going to be refunded, those taxes this year when they file for their taxes.
Guys, thank you so much for joining me. 6283 Talk. John Soto here, SotoCast. We're going to take a look at the Trump economy. Kevin O'Leary is going to talk a little bit about it. Listen to what he says, and we'll comment on the back end. See you in a little bit.
So let's bring in Mr. Wonderful, Kevin O'Leary, O'Leary Ventures Chairman and Shark Tank investor. Kevin, great to have you with us. So what do you think as you look towards Q1 and you see these policies kick in? We know the White House says everything is going to be a lot rosier in the beginning of next year. Do you agree?
Well, I think we're starting the midterm election cycle in Q1. It's even started now. If you think about the president's recent trips, he was stumping for the midterms, in my view. There's two big issues that emerged. Number one, affordability, defined by affordability. I think the Democrats did a good job in making that an issue, although pinning down exactly what that means is complex. Number two, healthcare. But if you think about it, healthcare is a subset of affordability because it's about to double in cost to the average person if this isn't resolved. And so those are the two big issues. So I expect the White House, as any administration would going into the midterms, to focus on what matters. The classic line, it's about the economy, stupid. And that's exactly what this is about. Now, the fine-tuning aspects I'm worried about, I don't like free helicopter money, whether it's $1,700 or $2,000. That's inflationary. We still have inflation at 3%. That's a problem. That's why people are whining about affordability, particularly if it affects them about protein and food and things they buy every day. Huge problem right now.
Yeah, you know, AI ate up about 55,000 jobs in 2025. Do you think those layoffs for AI purposes go up next year, or does that level off? What's your outlook?
You know, I'm skeptical about that categorization. I'm on the other camp. I think AI is a massive productivity tool, a massive margin tool. One of the reasons the market keeps flirting with new highs is the fact that they see the potential of AI transforming the economy. There will be a transitional period for employment, but my bet, and this is a personal speculation, is those 55,000 jobs are not all AI related. We haven't seen yet. We're in the first inning of AI. Although why I'm optimistic is I'm seeing it being implemented in all 11 sectors of the economy. And I invest in all 11 sectors. I'm seeing it even in small companies with 50 and 100 employees using AI tools that they can lease on a monthly basis. This is a good thing for the American economy and something we should keep an eye on because the Chinese are kicking our heinies right now in developing more power. You don't get.
I can't remember exactly who said it. I was just watching a show just before this one, but yeah, the economy is a Goliath. It's I think he said it was like an oil tanker. You cannot turn this thing around on the dime. So it seems like what they have done is they've put some really good fundamentals behind. I mean, GDP was at 4.3, massively over what was the estimation for, I believe, the quarter, and or month to month. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not an economics guy. I'm just a regular guy that reads the news and gives my opinion. But it seems like that the ship is turned around, and again, once you turn it around, it has to get going again. So it's essentially, you're going to turn the thing around. It is going to seem like it's not moving in the very beginning. And then hopefully it'll get going. Hopefully, the hope is that it gets going with enough time to put wind in the sail, to not allow progressives to take over in the midterms. When it comes to right versus left, left versus right, MAGA, progressive, I don't think it really matters. I think the one thing that really matters is that progressives don't take control. As long as that happens, I think we're okay. As long as progressives and neocons. Let me say that. I don't want any new wars, and I don't want no new wars and no transitioning children. If we can not have that, I think everything else is totally fine. No new wars, no kids having puberty blockers. But to the economic debate, again, it seems like they have been whittling this down to a point where it seems like it's going to be good. I mean, again, the stock market's up high. I know middle America doesn't give a shit about that. That's fine. GDP is high. Again, middle America doesn't give a shit about that. But the rate of inflation to inflation, the rate of wage growth to inflation is balancing out. And that's middle America right there. Middle America is my wages are going up, inflation is going up, but the rate is at the very least staying in line, as opposed to, you know, the other way around where inflation is rising higher than wages, which is what's been going on for the past couple of years. And that's why people are so tight right now. That's why everything seems so expensive, is because the inflation has been going up higher than your wages if you're a wage-based employee. Let's see what else Kevin has to say here. Guys, if you're still here, thank you so much for all the new subscribers. It's been fantastic. I've been growing really fast. It's been kind of cool. If you're already subscribed, like and share. If you're not subscribed and you like it, subscribe. Appreciate it.
Get AI without power, and they're killing us in permitting power all the time. We're falling behind.
Well, you're diversifying your personal economy by starring in a movie, probably one of the biggest movies of the Christmas season. Let's play a few seconds of Kevin O'Leary in the new movie that's coming out on Christmas Day, Marty Supreme. Watch.
I'm not trying to control you, Marty.
It's unacceptable. It's unacceptable.
But I don't think you understand the stakes. You have no power here.
Real quick, Kevin, what was that experience like? Looks great.
I really enjoyed that. The director, Ronnie Bronstein, the co-writer, and Josh Safdie, the director, said they're huge Shark Tank fans and they're looking for a real a-hole, and I'm it. I'm proud to lead a whole nation. I really am. I think that's the whole key. Being the bad guy is not a bad thing. The antagonist always gets the girl. This is fantastic.
Well, it looks really good, and I'm looking forward to seeing it, and we wanted to squeeze that in. So good for you. Congratulations on your movie role. Kevin O'Leary, thank you very much for joining us today. We'll see you soon.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here.
By the way, good job on the producers there. If you can see back here, O'Leary's screen goes out. And I was just thinking, if I'm at home and I'm on live TV and my screen goes out, as it does here, right about there, it goes out, so the system starts rebooting. God knows what he has as his like home screen photograph, you know. So obviously the rest of the segment, they just cut straight to B-roll, which is that was pretty well done. Pretty well done. I mean, there's still, you know, I guess cable news still has its some professionals out there. Guys, thank you so much for joining me again. Economically speaking, just to keep rambling off here, because, you know, that's kind of like what I do. That's I guess in this space that's my job. I really do. I think it's going to turn around. The only question is, does it turn around quick enough where they could still get the people that they need to vote it in? I don't know. Everyone's saying that that Democrats are going to take back at least one chamber. Maybe that happens. Maybe it doesn't. We'll have to wait and see. Sorry about the dogs if you hear them. I got a couple of big guys in the background, and they're a little bit loud. But if you can, 623 Talk on the X, follow me there. If you already subscribed, thank you so much. Like and share. If you haven't, if you're just brand new here, hit the subscribe button, notification bell, all that good stuff. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care. Thanks a lot for coming out.